Hello, Jake Brian Purple Cat here, and this is a thing of me drawing. I don't know what has possessed me to want to draw in front of a recording, but uh, this is definitely the first time I've tried drawing while recording myself. I definitely don't do this often because I'm kind of I'm kind of shy in general, and definitely I'm kind of the person that isn't terribly comfortable with like the feeling of someone over your shoulder and stuff. But I felt like it would get me to draw a little more often, hopefully, and also maybe, I don't know. I also have a different channel, whether you've seen it before or not, that's for Let's Playing. And if you're curious why I'm like drawing the way I'm drawing, it's because this is guidelines. One thing I definitely use a lot in drawings is in and of course this is like drawing digitally. I'm one thing that I use a lot that's kind of my saving grace tool is layers. And with layers I can definitely draw things that would other things really within a relatively decent amount of time that would otherwise take me like hours and hours more. Using layers to use for depth and stuff definitely saves me a lot of time. And talk a little bit about what I'm drawing right now. I'm drawing me and my mate. My persona's color's kind of easy to do, the main color because that I did for the head, because it's just like unlike at least a thing of both MS Paint and like Paint.net, which is what I'm using. It's like the third purple thing. I don't know what it would be in hex. I don't know the hex color system. I just know that on the thing that the purple that like is pretty much my persona is just generally, yeah, at the top right, the third one over. That's how I usually find it. There's a slight thing there because, yeah, I pulled up a thing to. Okay, that looks good. It's just enough that you can tell that it's a different color, I think, and that's probably going to be light enough that you can. Yep, it's light enough that you can tell it from that. It's not going to be by much, but it's enough for passing. And as you can tell, and like I said before, these are guidelines. These are not exact outlines at all. Usually I just use it for general proportion purposes, and once I start drawing it out, I like tell if I did it too much or too little, and like draw according to what how it should look good instead. But yeah, the guidelines are for like the general pose and where it should be within the picture and everything. Yeah, I may not be like drawing clothes or anything, but it's like it's Looney Tunes nudity, you know? It's like it's not really like anything that isn't like already. It's definitely PG. it's not showing anything or anything, you know. I didn't do a guideline for the hair. Whenever I do, me and my mate, I usually do. Okay, I definitely can't tell that enough from the thing, so it isn't nearly as good as I thought. Or yeah, I'm going to have to fill these in as darker and do this as darker. And now it's a little more acceptable. It looks it looks a little dark. For some reason I'm completely not used to trying to commentate over drawing. I'm usually like listening to music while drawing, and that music really gets me in the mood for drawing. I'll tell you what. I just really like music in general. It's a really awesome thing. Oh, damn it. Well, that's one thing. It's like even with the magic of layers, it's like sometimes you can like start trying to draw a thing or try to do a thing and like you forget that you haven't changed the layers. So you start. So luckily I can make another layer and draw the same color underneath, so it'll be like, yeah. Now to draw the other ears. So if you're new and I haven't scared you off of my channel by now by you either being very tolerant or expecting me to improve vastly, which you know I do improve. It may not be very fast, but you know, it's always gradual progress, just like everyone. But anyway, I like drawing. I like cartoons. I like both fantasy and sci-fi. And I'm, you know, I'm a fur, as you can guess from the fact that I have a persona, the name Jake Bryan Purple Cat, and the fact that I'm drawing cats right now. And this is the point where I've drawn everything I've already done in my guidelines, so I will delete the guideline layer. Okay, hopefully this will work. Yeah, I haven't tested it out terribly much yet, but yeah, so one of the thing so I guess a little bit more about me. I have always been an artist. I've been interested in creating in every possible medium I can get my paws on. And yeah, I've always been interested in creating in any medium I can possibly do. Video, video animation, books, comics, regular drawing, games if I'd be able to. I'm not good at programming, so I need someone to program. I've got like at least one friend, and they've been asking about that again, so yeah. And I've never completely sucked at drawing and stuff, but you know, I'm obviously not like super awesome or anything either. And I think I feel personally that, I mean, I have some decent, some alright drawings from like from a good number of years ago and stuff, but I feel like most of my, like, this despite like a handful of drawings from years ago that I've only really recently, like within the last 6 months, gotten, officially good at drawing. That it's, you know, something presentable to a wide audience and stuff. And, it's, I've also gotten a little better at drawing. I mean, I haven't been drawing nearly as often as I have, but, it's all progress. And I forgot where I was going with that thought. Oh yeah, the drawing thing, but yeah, it's like, and another thing is like I've only recently like been able to draw my, the issue with this, with drawing me and my mate together, is usually like I usually just draw it without the like head fur and stuff, and so whenever I draw me and my mate together, it's like it's not always the easiest thing to distinguish each other apart. Like I've had the hair tuft thing since before, but like getting her hair right, it's like I tried it like with two or three other drawings before, and I think like the last drawing that was kind of like a private thing to her was the only one that I got it semi decently on. So this is like, it's not exactly what I did before, but I think it's good. And this is why I like fear doing this kind of thing, because yeah, I'm drawing things over and over. How did I get that mouth right the first time? Oh well. And finish it off with a decent background color. And by decent I mean non-horrible or something. Just trying to find a new color that looks good, and especially looks good in comparison to everything. Just I think that's a pretty decent picture for like just sitting down with the goal to draw me and my mate together and do a first introductory art video. So hopefully anyone still around enjoyed that, and I'll get I don't know exactly how soon I'll start another one, but I'll plan on it, trying to figure out another thing to draw, and you know so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you'll enjoy what I do in the future, and I will definitely hope I improve with the commentary thing. I know I'm going to improve with the art thing, but yeah, this was just a quick sketch. It's definitely not my best work, but it's, acceptable. So I will see you guys in the next video. Sayonara.